Back in the Alchemist Lab again. I decided to just go ahead and make another video, you know, because this is something I just been thinking about today. Like, you know, I've seen other, you know, when I'm doing my work and stuff, I've seen other people make videos on it. You know, they call them the Sophia empaths or something like that. But, you know, I just been thinking, like, how come people, especially in situations that, you know, nowadays where, you know, you got people where it's easy for people to become, let's say, for a better word, celebrity. Let's say that word. And, you know, because of the internet and shit. And, you know, if that person has a large following or has a certain image, right? And that person is being abusive to another individual, and that individual, and this goes on, and it can go in any situation, but I'm just using this situation, and that individual is being looked at as the person that's wrong, that's bad, that's, you know, I just be thinking about that shit. Like, you know, especially in my situation, it's just like, because despite what they say, you know, because here's what they do, right? Because I'll make a video straight up barking at them, saying whatever, right? But see, they'll go and say shit like anger problem. They love doing that. They love doing that. They love doing that shit. I hate that fucking shit, dude. It's not someone, it's not a spiritual warrior. Okay, it's not, you know how like a Hippolyte or something in an army, a Greek army or something. Let's say that for an example, right? Or a Viking warrior or something. And before that sacred battle, the battle cry, ah! Like, what the fuck? I'm just doing the battle cry. I ain't even fucking swing the fucking sword of truth at you fucking faggots. What the fuck? Pussy fucks. And see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about this whole situation. You know, and this is one thing about these type of, I don't even want to call them black people, because they don't even act black. They act like fucking cracker ass, honky, fucking chalky ass new agers. Yeah, that's what they act like. You know, I ain't gonna say they act black, because these ain't niggas. These ain't niggas. These ain't real niggas. Charlie got more melanin than some of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Hell, Asmongold got more motherfucking melanin than these motherfuckers. And he's the Asmongold is the definition of Yakub. That fake ass shit. But anyways, he's the definition of the created white man. But anyways, but all jokes aside, it's like this. But on a serious tip, it's like this. It's like, you know, it's some things that I notice. You know, they'll go inside. Some people, I've noticed this shit. They'll go inside with them on their platforms and shit, sucking them off. You know, like that so-called Brother Rich little fucking bitch. You know, sucking him off. Let me give you an example. I did a video about see I done got my channel taken down so many times. I don't even know if it was this channel or another one I had, but it was around the time where they did that fake ass winter storm bullshit. It's around that time, because I remember a whole bunch of ice was on the ground, and I did this video, just basically some of the same thing. Matter of fact, ironically, what I'm talking about literally right now. You know, how they go and, you know, I call it trauma, you know, trauma bonding and shit. They'll go and pretend like, you know, I don't know if it's them brainwashing themselves about the situation, or is it like them, doing this, you know, fucking, cause I talk about, cause I'm about to get into a whole lot of shit in this, and I don't even know where to start. But I'm talking about like how these fucks, whatever it is they're using to watch me, put it in my face subliminally that, you know what I'm saying? Like give you an example. I did a video about a couple months ago. Basically, once again, talking about the same thing I'm talking about now. And, you know, but I was going hard. I was using my voice and I was using certain words, let's say, but they were, see, hold up. Let me see how much I got here, man. If I can see it. Oh, there we go. Okay, we good. So they all over me and shit. So whatever I say, they do and react to or mimic it and shit like that, right? So when I did that video, whole bunch of motherfuckers just started talking about emotional intelligence, right? So when they do that shit, that's them like trying to place it on me that I don't have emotional intelligence because I made a video basically, you know, it's not a spiritual warrior standing up for himself. He's not standing up to abuse or anything like that. He's mean. He's anger problems. Narcissist. Shit like that. So what it is it's them trying to place like this shame on me, like it's like, don't do that, you're bad. Fuck you motherfuckers, fuck all you motherfuckers, fuck y'all. And that shit coming from the same motherfuckers that's going to abuse and harass the situation later. You see what I'm saying? And you know what, when I think about that shit, y'all, holy shit. I was like, because I had an epiphany one day, and I was like, holy shit. Look at how I've grown from that shit. That was a real cool growing experience, you know, for myself. And the reason why I say that is, it's like, you really got to truly have discernment about people. Seriously. You really got to know. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Because it's like this. Okay, she turned me down. And she's trying to make it seem like just, and now that I'm thinking like, if any of these females told y'all this out there, this is not true. This is hand to the Most High Yahuwah Elohim in the name of the Ruach HaKodesh. Y'all know why I do that shit. Just in case motherfuckers I say I'm fucking lying. If they say that, oh, because he's saying that or doing that because he made advances at me and I rejected him. It's rejection. I hate that fucking shit. When these fucking whack ass, false prophet, pussy ass, and false prophet stank pussy bitches be using psychological words and shit. Like, you a psycho fuck. And see, that's what I notice about like narcissistic, real narcissists, not internet narcissists just saying somebody's a narcissist. No, dude, like real narcissists, real psychopathic people. Like over the years, I've noticed this shit. They like using psychological terms, emotional intelligence. They love doing that shit to try to make me feel bad, to try to make me seem like there's something wrong with me. No, that's not. Hey, y'all need to stop that shit. Cause it is something. It is not, obviously it's not working, dude. It's not, obviously not. Y'all gonna have a lot of wrinkles in y'all face. Cause hey, y'all got some frowns going on. Like once again, man. But anyways, I ain't want to get off track again. You know. But it's good that I can get back on, you know what I mean? But this bitch basically wanted me to be her, no lie, wanted me to be her subliminal gang stalk boyfriend. For real, bruh. It's like this. She was supposed to, she wanted to watch me with that shit, But I'm not supposed to be with no women at all. That's why. And I'm going to show this shit again too. And she still does the shit. 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 Now, I'm a man, you know what I mean? And I don't like living with women. And I'm not saying that, once again, awful. And I hate I have to do that in these times, but I have to do that. Differentiate myself from these crowd of people, this men versus women bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Although I do understand, I'm not saying this, once again, I'm not, because I'm a man. I do see that, we're going to get into that later. But I do see that shit, you know, these motherfucking weird bitches on the internet saying dumb shit or whatever. We can get into that later. Probably later on this evening. But anyways. I forgot what I was about to say. I fully forgot, but I forgot what it was leading up to. Oh yeah, this. Basically, she wanted me to be her gang stalk boyfriend, right? And she still does this shit. I'm gonna show this shit. My phone gonna cut off in a minute. So, but I'm gonna just do this shit until the phone cut off. So if it ends weird or whatever, but we gonna pick back up on it. Might as well do a part 2. But going back to what I was saying, like, I'm a man. I don't like living with women, and I'm not saying that because of, once again, what I just said. I say that in all aspects of manhood. Like, all aspects of, like, you know, I like to have my own shit. You know, and I could easily, like, just get one of these bitches. Easy, dude. Fucking easy. You know, fucking, like, what the fuck? You know, fucking African dude. Fucking Muslim African dude. Using a goddamn gas station USB cord for a belt can get a bitch. Nigga, what the fuck? But it's just like, you know, and the reason why I say that is because I do have a few women that still fuck with me, despite, you know, it's because they fuck with me. You see what I'm saying? They see me. They fuck with me. You see what I'm saying? And that is a real true love. That is a real true twin flame. That is a real true soulmate. So in her, see how things work in reality? So in the video, she's talking about some, oh my God, trying to push it on, egg it on. She brought up her fucking daughter and shit. I have a daughter and this and that, trying to make it seem like I'm just dude that's bothering her. Like this, like, and that's one thing. Hey, we're gonna get to, like, I'm gonna do a video for the ladies later on, bro, for real, on some real shit. But that's one thing y'all women need to stay the fuck away from, is a bitch that will use her, because if the feminine is so sacred, what kind of woman is this? So-called, well, what kind of us, not a woman, what a stank ass little bitch this is, that uses her femininity to control people, to mind control people, basically use, I don't want to use the word witchcraft, but, you know, because I know what real witchcraft is. You know, but for the better term, witchcraft, trying to bind me, trying to curse me, but the fat ass bitch bound and cursed herself. We're gonna get to that in a little bit, but because anybody that try to bind or curse me, they just, dude, we're gonna get into that too. Like, I've been to Kether and beyond. Hell, I've been to the lowest depths of the fucking cliff off and said, no. What else is this? What else is here? Oh, this is it? Okay. Oh shit. I'm feeling the cliff off with the light. Oh, holy shit. Oh, I didn't know that's what the left-hand path was about. Holy shit. Although I'm a middle path practitioner, but holy shit. Oh wow. Okay. And see, another thing with that, you know, how to deal with spiritual warfare is that you don't deal with it. You know how to say they leave it to God, put it in God's hands? Yeah. And I'm not even saying that on some, you know, not to disrespect real true Christianity, not a fake shit, But, you know, these fuck niggas and stupid people on the internet and stuff, you know. But even in that basic thing, not the, you know, once again, the shit on that, even in God's hands, I don't have to, what does that mean? Like, okay, if me, myself, like, give an example, yo. Give an example. And when I do this, I'm not, and when I say that, when I say stuff like this, I don't like putting myself on a pedestal. I don't do ego boosteries type shit because it's just a fucking pissing contest. Okay, now what next? What now? What the fuck? But you know, I'm just using this as an example because it took real work, real true work. Way back in the days, I practiced, and I still do, but I was really fucking into it because I always liked this type of stuff as a kid from playing fucking video games and shit. Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy 7, and, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I used to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You know, I thought that would, I thought one of my homegirls in middle school put me onto that shit. I was like, man, I didn't want to watch that girly ass shit, but, you know, I saw Spike in that shit, I saw how he was moving, I was like, oh shit, I fuck with this shit, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, nigga, you know, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that was back in the, but just to give you an example, you know, I was always into this type of stuff through fucking media and shit like that. You know, Lord of the Rings and stuff. So me practicing Greater Keys of Solomon, you know what I'm saying, and the ways of King Solomon, I was like, holy shit, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking doing it. I'm fucking doing it. But you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But I noticed something. You see, me having that mindset and going into that thing, you know, going into that, like that really helped me out. That's how you be a real, true chosen one. So in doing that, I was getting signs and symbols to study other cultures. So I'm like, all right, hell yeah, let's study other cultures, man. Because, you know, I'm not, you know, although it's like, you know, yeah, my fundamental, you know, spirituality is like the Kabbalah with a, you know, all the Kabbalahs with a K, a Q, and a C. I practice all that shit. I love that shit, you know. It's no more than just a fucking hobby thing or something I dabble with. I love that shit. So with me doing that, I was studying other different cultures, but I was respecting it. And I still, not even was, I still am respecting it. You see what I'm saying? I'm respecting it. I'm not just saying, you know, I'm not going into the Hindu culture and just saying chakras. I'm opening my chakras. You know, I'm not some new age fuck. I'm Bilbo Baggins, bitch. No goddamn frequency vibrations in my chakra, weird NPC fucking, you know, you ain't the nigga with the real tinfoil hat on. You got your tinfoil hat from Party City, bitch. Hate them motherfuckers. I used to try to take up for them, man, shit, man, by people. I'm like, yo, they just don't know and all this shit. Man, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all new age starseed ass, MK Ultra mind controlled ass, bot glitch ass, got your tinfoil hat from Party City ass little bitches, man. Fuck y'all. But anyways, fucking waiting for fucking Elder Scroll Khajiits and fucking spaceships to come and y'all call them Lyrans and shit. It's called Khajiits, motherfucker. I play Morrowind. Y'all ain't play Morrowind. How the fuck you call yourself a chosen when you ain't play Morrowind, bitch? Shut the fuck up. Don't even know what the fuck Morrowind is. Call yourself a chosen one. You ain't never played Morrowind, bitch ass. You probably don't even got the mind capacity to fucking mod the shit, you bitch ass, stupid ass. Shut the fuck up. I'm running out of space. Uh-oh, video about to cut off. But I just want to give y'all an example. So I'm going, basically, I like swords and shit. I'm a spiritual warrior ass nigga, man.